Good evening, guys. This is episode 3 of Doom Eternal. I'm your host, ZD. If you guys are joining in, want to catch more Doom Eternal on the Iamacreator community and equals the group. Be sure to hit that red support button if you guys are new in the chat. Also do the same by smashing the like button normally. Stay connected, tweet it out. Share them, comment, add them to a playlist. The more we bring in, the more we grow. Expand. When we expand as good as we can. There's also anybody in the chat that has a Facebook and a Twitter account. You guys can follow me on Twitter of the Iamacreator group. You guys can do the same thing on the philosophy. We watch our videos in full. Like the videos in full, share the videos, tweet them out. Add them to a playlist as good as we can, and we're all good to go. If you guys want to also vote for the idol, lands at 27, Great Summons at 12. So, last episode, so far I've been getting tremendous views over last weekend for the first 2 episodes, and I'm pretty much a little more surprised or shocked. But it's been, it's been going good. So, but how is everyone doing tonight? Hope you guys are good. And remember, guys, pay it forward and be rewarded normally. We never ask anything back in return. Ah, shit. That's not how we wanted to start automatically. Try to jump up here again. Let's see if we can find the same way that we did before. I think it was actually earlier this week. Okay, there we go. At least we did not slip and fall this time. Now we just did the second time already. Wow. So yeah, so far work today was busy, but became a lucky duck to get off at 2, and it wasn't even a problem. Not being a horse with rays or something like that, but well, it wasn't that bad. Work was busy the way it should have been, but I became a lucky duck to only work from 7 to 2 this morning, so we got one more left to go, guys, and then I'm off Monday. Thursday, I'm also a little more happier from earlier this morning as well. Why? Well, you guys will pretty much want to know in the chat, at the time you guys start piling in. I also sent an invite to my friend to come to chat as well. I don't know if she's coming in or not. It all depends. And you guys will also get fed with IGN news as well. I also just got back from Subway earlier tonight as well. After I got dropped off by transportation, after I got picked up a little after 2 after I got off work, and it is what it is. I can't complain. Can't complain in between, so how is everyone doing tonight? Hope you guys are good. Oh, crap. Well, when it comes to something creepy, guys, involving not one of these monsters, but the ones that are tentacleless, those actually scare me. I got scared by that twice, and that was actually last weekend. So, I'm like, are you kidding me? So I pretty much froze my ass to death a little bit. So I'm like, oh crap. Ah, shit, not already. Lands at 27, Great Summons at 12. So basically, yeah, now based on this morning, I was hoping, I finally got my days that I pretty much finally wanted to get approved. And that was June 19th. You guys already know 97% of the time that I will be getting, I will be sunning out and going back to GameStop by that time. Which is why I will be picking up The Last of Us Part 2. That's right, so I'm going to be getting that soon. Because not only I've got that approved, guys, I also have the 20th of June. It's actually 4 days before my 11th 3-year anniversary, and I turned 27 by then. This is actually a big month for me coming up, starting after June 1st. As far as the stay-at-home owners go, we haven't heard any news involving that set, so I don't think so, but it all depends. But there hasn't been anything. But yeah, when it comes to scratching one of these people's eyes, which is actually one of those upper things, they don't scare me quite a whole lot. It's just that when it comes to the tentacles, they get to me. It doesn't paralyze me at all, but it's all good. That's why I consider this game being a little more better than, what do you call it, one of two. And that would be, Doom 64. I still think, yeah, Doom 64 I didn't play a whole lot of, to be honest with you, and that was actually on the Switch. So I have never had a chance to continue to franchise itself, but I'll probably never get back to it if I ever never get that obvious, but, you know, we'll see what it comes down to. Oh yeah, we can, okay, let's use that grenade and see if we can get this bastard out of here. Oh, there you go. That has to hurt, doesn't it, buddy? Well, thank you so much. So yeah, last episode we actually got a little more this far than before, but you guys pretty much get it. In a hot seat tonight of the Iamacreator community. What's up, Prince Mark? How are you tonight, brother? So far, as it's gone off 2. But remember, guys. Oh, wait a second. So we unlocked some kind of barrier that got cut off this time, huh? Sweet. Let's see this bastard once again. You guys are going to IGN News tonight as well. And as far as tomorrow goes, tomorrow's my last day of work, and then I'm off Monday and Wednesday. Tuesday I have 7 to 2. So yeah, it all depends. But how are you tonight, Prince Mark? Well, I'll read the sentence just a little bit, since we actually unlocked one of the barriers. One barrier, actually. We have Death Diner. I think, hold on, let's double check over here real quick. Let's see if we can get some more of that. My brother Mark says, of course, did you support to my wife Devil's Sweet Sandals yet? Well, I mean, I did point out earlier this week that I did support one of the 3, but I couldn't find the other 2 channels that were actually on the search bar in between. What I searched is Delta Ketchum, okay, between anybody in the chat. The only one that I typed is, hold up a minute, let me try to look this up. Yeah, this is actually what I looked up, Delta Ketchum's. And I can only find the name. I actually found only one of them. It's one of the 3, and that was actually. But yeah, what were the 3 supporters counts again, buddy? If you don't mind hitting up one real quick. Okay, I got the first one. So earlier this week, I couldn't find any of the other 2. I mean, I know the 2 are down now. Wait a second. Okay, those 2. Finally got the second one. Haha, yes. Perfect, perfect. We also need to find one more. The other one has about 60, if I presume. I'm keeping looking a little bit before we continue. Let me see. Actually, I'll catch up on the way. We got about 3 likes. Can we get up to 5 in the chat tonight? My partner and I will be on the call at 10 o'clock tonight. But yeah, I just got back from Subway. So I actually subbed the channel twice with 2 different accounts already. I probably will sub the 3rd one pretty soon. But yeah, guys, so far, last episode, we actually did not get killed this time, even though we've gotten killed the last few more times, but at least we were actually getting into the big track area. So what we're at is, we actually made it this far, so what we're doing is trying to get on board the Sidle. And between a couple of those tentacle monsters, they scared the crap out of me. They scared the shit out of me last week. And the first 2 episodes from the views, guys, they've looked really good. But we'll see what we can do this afternoon. Actually, Prince Mark, remember, buddy, we don't use the word sub, we use the word support. But I will forgive you that. I will give you that one. Let you know, I asked my supporters to support you. Nice. Very nice, buddy. Very nice. And if there's also anybody that has any goals of the Iamacreator community, you guys can do so as well. You guys can follow me on Twitter. But yeah, I don't know if my love's gonna be in the chat or not tonight. But I do know she was. I don't know if she actually got a nap in earlier today. I mean, I know she's. I mean, when I was at Subway earlier tonight, after I got off at 2, when I became a fucking lucky duck, I was like, I wonder if that was somebody that was riding a some kind of a bike across from Subway and across from one of the gas stations. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that one. I'm not sure if it would be my friend or not. I probably don't think so, but you know. That's okay. Can we shoot these creeps real quick? Hold on. I would love to have a shit. Della's goal to reads is 100 supporters. My reads is 2,000. My reads is actually 1,500. But it's actually been really tough for me since my supporters have been since my supporters guys have been up and down, plenty of times over for the last year or 2. So I've been having some hard time to reach that goal, and remember that goal was 1,500, but the highest I've ever had was, as I said earlier, was 1,400 supporters, and I've had that twice. So and that was amazing too. That was amazing. And then I started losing supporters right off the bat, and that was actually a total of 11 out of 12. 11 out of 12 for sure. And I'm like, are you kidding me? But how's the family doing tonight, buddy? I mean, brother, anything interesting? But yeah, work was not bad. It's just that I was tired, basically. But it is what it is. So yeah, guys, I go back tomorrow from 7 to 3:30, and then I'm off this Monday and Saturday. Tomorrow after 3:30, you guys will have another episode of Doom Eternal. But yeah, this series has been very entertaining. It has no mischief. That's why I just think this is. Oh crap! Ooh. I got sick and tired of being scared of that thing, guys. The one that is the 3rd consecutive damn time that I usually get scared by this. 3rd time this month. But you know, it's just like you just have to face your fears. Doesn't matter how scared you get or whatever tentacle thing it gets. It happens. It happens every now and then. As long as you put your mind to it with God's help, either way. Hold on, let me see if I can bring my love in the chat real quick. I told her to come in, but she hasn't been paying attention a whole lot. But she does miss me a whole lot 24/7, though. And I've been doing the same thing since her and I now, guys, have been together for 1064 today. 1065 tomorrow. Let me catch up on the chat real quick. Brother Mark says, like, you know, my daughter Khalifa, reason is crying. She missed her brother Kevin, my son, since my son was killed by my enemy Frieza. Oh my. But how's he holding up, by the way? Is he holding up okay? Besides, my love and I are always here for each other when it comes to anybody crying, when it comes to watching a movie that is sadness where somebody's getting killed or dying. But, you know, Love and I always have each other. That's always a personal fact. Oh shit, hold on. I don't want to have to die on this one, guys. Hold on. Sorry, buddy. Shit, I knew I should have aimed it a little bit higher. I should have aimed a little bit higher when I had the damn chance already. So yeah, Doom Eternal will be tomorrow night after 3:30. And then this Monday, this Monday I'm gonna be, since I'm off Monday and Wednesday, you guys still get new episodes of Borderlands 3 every Tuesday, Wednesday. But you guys only got one episode this week from Tuesdays and Wednesdays, so we're going to try to get 2 episodes on those 2. I mean, one day each, so it's still on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, guys, so part of the Iamacreator week was, part of the Iamacreator schedule. The maximum is 5 instead of 6 by the time, speaking of that, I'll get to, speaking of PS5, I'll get to some of that in a second. If you guys love what you see, and if you can catch more Doom Eternal every Saturday, Sundays, I think this game is actually a Game of the Year candidate. Oh, you didn't scare me this time. You guys didn't scare me this time. I actually hyped up a little bit more. But if you guys are new, hit that red support button, smash the like button as well, stay connected, tweet it out, share a comment, add it to a playlist. The more we bring in, the more we grow, expand, make a difference, stay connected as good as we can. If you guys can follow me on Twitter, that'd be nice. If you guys don't want to, it's fine. I don't blame you. But we watch our videos in full. We like the videos in full. Share the videos in full, guys. Tweet them out, add them to a playlist. Oh crap. Thank you for not scaring my ass this time, pal. Thank you so much. And we never ask anything back in return, guys. If anybody wants support, and there's anybody that has any goals of the Iamacreator group, equals pay it forward and be rewarded, you guys can do so to follow me on Twitter. And if you guys also want to vote for the idol, Aladdin's at 27, Grace Omen is at 12. Aladdin, there hasn't been a single change or a chance that hasn't been changing for the idol so far, so. But how is your daughter Khalifa holding up tonight? It's pretty much the other thing too. So we want to reach that location right there, guys, to interrupt the council. So we want to try to jump into that statement. Sorry, buddy. So my Love and I's yard and the Iamacreator's yard too. I'm like, get your own yard. You're not taking my Love and I to school for that. But yeah, June 19th and 20th got approved, by the way, and I'm like, thank you so much, thank you. Not only those two have been approved already, since I told one of the members of management at Walmart, so I've been there for over 3 years, guys, that since the new schedule has been out since a little after 11, which I for one did not go to sleep until a little after 12 o'clock last night. It's just that I've had my work cut off for me quite a little bit more, but afterwards, you know, I mean, I managed to get everything done. It's just that one of the managers by the name of Quentin, he told me to, till the end of my shift, just clean off all the carts with sanitizer till the end of my shift. And I'm like, that won't be a problem. I'm like, thank you. So, but so far, yeah, I was really tired. My I feel were killing me a little bit more, and, you know, I managed to make it, you know. But like I said, not only the 19th and 20th of June as it has been approved. Bowling, I'm not 100% sure on that right now. But my beloved and I already understand, well, I mean, you guys also understand, and you guys of the Iamacreator community, that, my love and I are not going to make our return until June 16th, which I have that approved, and the 17th, so it's all good. It's all good when since it's going to be very, very favorable. Khalifa, my daughter's still upset. She still have her husband 17. Her son Carl, my son-in-law, my grandson. My sister Jean just reached 230 supporters. She's mad. I banned her from my YouTube channels. Well, is she trying to redeem herself or something? Or what is she trying to do for you? Hopefully it's something to make it good, buddy. Okay, guys, we're gonna get to some IZN news. Shout out to Gasly, Drunkle, and Sinatra. They will be in the, actually Gasly is going to be doing, as far as the other two go, like I said earlier, moments ago, I'll say it again. The Fright Power Hour is going to be starting around 7:15, so, they do the Fright Power Hour every Saturday night, and they do the AAA meeting around 5:30, 5:15, excuse me, a little bit of a hiccup right there. Oh, shit. If you guys also want to jump into IZN News, you guys can log on to IZN.com. We also have a new release that's coming out. Okay, the Outer Worlds for Switch that's coming out next Friday of next week. I have one, I'm not going to buy that again. You guys also, I told you guys earlier that when GameStop finally reopened, that I traded in the crap out of the Outer Worlds and the Outer Worlds and Greedfall. You guys remember that, Prince Mark, you were one of the first ones that you were one of the first ones, same with my pun, that I told you guys I was going to trade in those two games, right? And between that, you know, Cyberpunk got a little bit, I will be making my first appearance on that by the time it reaches September 17th. Avengers, probably not. I mean, I do think it's going to be a real good game, but I don't know if it's going to be incandescent. Okay, guys, we're going to get to some IZN news. Let's start with the first one. You guys let me know in the chat, pay it forward and be rewarded for the news at this time tonight. Today is the final 2 days of the month of May. As we're already going into the last month of the what do you call it, of the second quarter of 2020 already. It's just that days go fast every now and then. And they normally do. Oh shit, don't you try to scare my ass again. Hold on. We're going to get to some news about Chris Evans. Now, my sister Jean, she sided with bad YouTuber Teen Gohan with no reason. Treating me her brother bad. Well, you know what they say, treating somebody bad is not going to solve anything. You know, the more they gain, the less of a chance that people are going to understand. For what anybody is doing is painful, disrespecting, and that's not how their life's supposed to go, you know? I mean, like I said, my thing got turned around thanks to my angel. She knew how to turn my life around the entire time, so... Because one of my former peers never understood me that much. It's just that, you know, gave me a lot of drama, which everybody's always hate the drama around anywhere in the chat, but outside the chat or in real life. That's true. Do something wrong, don't make it right. What you have to do, if people want to try to do something a little bit different, people need to understand by the rules and stand by what they want to try to do for the rest of their life, you know. Because if people don't want to carry on, you know, it's on their own, I mean, it's part of their own business, you know. If they don't choose to... Hold up. Hold on, guys. My love's gonna be in the chat in a second. That was my point. Hold on, guys. Prince Mark, buddy, get ready. I think my baby's about to come in a second. Well, you know what they say? Anybody is true, but nobody is right. But nobody is right in between. Okay, IGN News. Okay, guys, you guys know the very first Avenger, you guys know this guy by the name of, Chris Evans? Apparently, according to IGN, 8 hours ago, they actually gave a reason why Chris Evans doesn't want to return as Captain America. Let's go and get we're going to get the inside scoop on this right now. So, Senators and Mates Meso, how you doing? Okay, let's get right down to it. According to Matt Fowler, earlier today, he goes on to state, as MCU's Phase 4 finds itself in a bit of delay, with Black Widow being postponed to November and Disney Plus's The Falcon and The Winter Soldier will still need to finish production. Apparently, they go on to state on that. Hold on. Hold up there, Junior. The more we're going to have a chance to do it is to make sure we don't get our ass killed this time. Okay, guys, let's try to get caught up. I'm sorry, hold on. Let me see. Brother Mike says, Zach, did you remember I told my chat room has room for 900 modas? Modas or moderators? Are you saying moderators, buddy? Is that what we're getting at? I was thinking modas or moderators? Because I was thinking maybe moderators. Something like that. Okay, apparently, we're between Disney Plus's The Falcon and The Winter Soldier for finishing production. Chris Evans recently nixed the idea of possibly returning to his role as Captain America after the character was giving a grand send-off in Avengers Endgame. With Avengers Endgame sold a lot of billions of dollars. What's going on tonight, baby? Hey, sorry everyone, I was asleep all afternoon and I was eating dinner. I'm back. Welcome back, baby. I decided to I just got off at 2 earlier today, so I became a lucky duck, and I decided to let you sleep, not to try to make any calls for you. But, yeah, but did you miss me already, baby? But at least you got plenty of sleep out of that. I mean, I was at Subway for a couple hours. Actually tonight. But the good thing is, I got one more work day tomorrow. Because I, for one, am not going to be alone tomorrow since I'm off at 3:30. And then tomorrow night, and then I'm off Monday and Wednesday. I do go back Tuesday as well. And that would be 7 to 2. So 7 to 2s aren't that bad. 7 to 2s are actually very nice. Very nice. Sit down, buddy. I'll keep going to 10 in a second, and I also need to get a focus on IGN News as well. Hold on. Okay, let me see. I gotta tell my wife that she needs sleep. Let me handle all the work. Yeah, let the husband do the work, while the other one can rest and maybe get a little supper going. My love and I are going to have a big, astounding plan for that in the future. By the time her and I get married in a couple of years, so. So I'll give you guys the reason what's going on with Chris Evans and Captain America. Apparently, appearing on the UK's The Graham Norton show, guys, Evans was asked if his time as Cap was fully over. Chris Evans went on to state, and I quote, yes, I think it is. Evans responded, it was a great run, and we went on such a high note that it would be risky to revisit, in my opinion. It was such a good experience, and I think it's better left that way. So yeah, Chris Evans, you know, he's actually one of the greatest of all time that's ever done Captain America, you know. I mean, Captain America's only been out for 3 sequels. I've seen the first 2, which is Winter Soldier and the very first one. But let me give you guys an insight on that. But apparently, it goes on to say, obviously, it would be difficult to bring Steve Rogers back to the MCU at this point, given how the character opted. At the finish of Endgame, the Silver back in time to live a life with Haley Atwell's Peggy Carter. Difficult, but not possible. This is why I'd never say never. It's often the improvising methods when it comes to Hollywood. Chris Evans said, and I quote, it's not a hard no, but it's not an eager yes either. I think Cap had such a tricky act to stick their landing, and I think they did a really nice job letting him complete his journey. Now that, guys, that has to be very well said. But baby, before we get to the other thing, what do you got for me tonight? Let's recap. You see, guys, my point always keeps me updated, no highs or lows for sure. But what do you got so far, Angel? But yeah, but I've seen plenty of the Marvel movies. I'm not kidding. I mean, Prince Mark, you've seen some of that as well, haven't you? I mean, my pun's has never seen Endgame. I mean, Endgame didn't leave anybody speechless. Did not leave anybody speechless at all. I mean, people thought Avatar was going to keep its top spot, but apparently Avengers had about $2.8 billion. And that was actually in the all-time history books. But yeah, that was actually for the first time in for the last, say, for example, for anything. But I also think that Avatar 2 is going to be getting a lot of its revenge back. And I do see that happening. I mean, Avatar is a really good movie. They are going to be coming in with Avatar 2 next year. Next year, wait a minute. I think it's next. I don't know if it was next year or coming out in the next couple more years. I think it's either that or 2024. I mean, I read an article about it this month. But yeah, Chris Evans did a pretty good job. You know, he's the very first Avenger. Nobody should be able to mess with Captain America. Have a rising star opportunity. There's also a review of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, which I, for one, am going to be going for another withdrawal from my Money in the Bank. So, and I am thinking about getting a Switch game that comes out of it. I'm thinking about maybe getting Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I mean, it started 8 out of 10 from what I've read moments ago. So the Gasly, how's it going, buddy? 276. Ouch. Wow. But, at least it's not slightly too bad. But it can come down. Don't forget my supporter, my daughter Khalifa. Y'all name my daughter Khalifa's YouTube channel is Saying Khalifa, has 43 supporters, 5 videos. I've seen Avengers movie, Thor 2, Iron Man 2, and Iron Man 3. Yeah, yeah, Chris Hemsworth is gonna be, they're working on Thor 4. I've seen the third one. I've seen the third one. I've seen the third Thor movie, and I gotta tell you, the third one was really good, based on for what it was as well. And you know, but for what it came down to for Chris Evans, guys, I just think he did a pretty much a pretty good job. You see, my family has seen Captain America movies, a couple of them, and I think it was naturally based on the comics beforehand, as it was before, whatever it was. But I mean, I'm thinking about maybe getting a big withdrawal before my family gets out of town, and that would be by June 4th. Dave Gardner, how you doing? Team Dave, how you doing? Well, I'm gonna get to that sense in a little while, buddy. Brother Mark, Prince Mark, excuse me. Well, I haven't done yet. So, I for one am not gonna buy I'm not gonna buy that set Outer Worlds again. I mean, I just fucking traded that in. I traded in that set a couple weeks ago. So there's no way I'm gonna get that game back and try to restart it from scratch. I don't think so. There's also gonna be Valorant coming up for PC this Tuesday for PC. There's also a video 6 hours ago, guys. Lego Harry Potter, explained by a guy who hasn't seen Harry Potter. There's also some Dungeons and Dragons with the Dungeon Run. We're also going to get to an article about a director of Suicide Squad. Now you guys can get yourselves a good question. I like Captain America, Spider-Man, and Batman. But baby, I gotta ask you the question. I gotta ask you this. What did you think of Chris Evans as Captain America? I mean, do you think he did a good job, or based on the MCU, or? I mean, I just think him, Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson, and Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye, I just think they did a good job. They did a pretty damn good job, I'll tell you. I mean, they made the first appearances, and, I mean, Chris Evans made his first appearance as Captain America back in 2012. I think it was 2012 or back in 2009, 10. I think it was either that. And then they came out with Captain America: The Winter Soldier, which was actually in the second installment in the franchise. I think they've made about two or only three based on the franchise itself. But and I'm gonna get to news on Spider-Man. I lost one supporter already. That's okay. I'm fine with that. Zach is fine. I can be your older brother. Well, I'm fine and good as I can get, buddy. Okay, according to Matt Fowler as well, something about a Suicide Squad director. Now, guys, before I read this article on IGN.com, because that was so cute and hot, what if that was, yeah, I just think he did a good job as Captain America. But if I was him, honey, what would he do? What would he do? Anything with, well, I mean, what would he do for me? I was like, oh my goodness, wow, right? But what would he do if I was Captain America? If I was in Chris Evans' shoes? Like I said, Chris Evans did a pretty good job. There's not anybody that's taken any hard work from that. So apparently, guys, according to Matt Fowler, this past week, following a notable uptick in hashtag release the Ayo cut online movement, Suicide Squad director David Ayer said that a director's cut of the film would be easy to complete. Also, this news came on the heels of Warner Brothers spending a reported $20 to $30 million to complete a Zack Snyder's Snyder cut of Justice League, which you guys understand or may not have heard yet, that is going to be coming into HBO Max. It's going to be coming into HBO Max next year in 2021. Apparently, the director Ayer is back on Twitter this weekend, answering fans' queries about his original cut of Suicide Squad, particularly the choice to beat it into a comedy, following a mixed reception of Batman v Superman and blockbuster status of Deadpool. So, apparently, before I read this tweet, you would respect me, baby. Is there any love and respect on that? Love and respect on that, Angel? You can tell me. But sorry, buddy, you're not scaling my ass again. I don't think so. You can take that tentacle and take it to your observation. Take it to your different histories. Don't bring it to my ass, come on. Besides, this game has been getting plenty of good views over the weekend. Last weekend. But I lost one supporter already tonight, guys. I'm gonna get it back up there. Sit down, buddy, so that way I don't have to shoot you. Sit down, don't get up. Thank you. Okay, hold on. I think we're gonna do an hour and 15 minutes. Hour and 15 minutes tonight. So that way I can get caught up. David Ayer on Twitter went on to state, and I quote, "This trailer nailed the tone and intention of the film I made. Methodical, layered, complex, beautiful, and sad." After the BVS was Batman for Superman, guys, reviews self-sucked, the leadership at the time, and the success of Deadpool, what soulful drama was being into a comedy. So he went on to say it was responding to a compliment regarding the original teaser of Suicide Squad, that it was accurately reflected his vision of the film as we speak. So Ayer went on to state, and I quote, Ayer soon after he praised Warner Brothers, as of right now, tweeting that the studio was in a great place today and encouraging filmmakers to make their vision. That was actually from Suicide Squad. Take your time, baby. Like I told Cleveland, your brother Kevin, my son, Liv, and your daughter. Your daughter, or you, Brother Mark, anything on that? At least it's not Papa Tom. Tell you what. Shit. Damn it. Alright, never mind. We're not done with news yet. Suicide Squad has been out for the last 4 years, since 2016. My family and I went to go see it, so I thought it was good. I thought it was good for what it was. But, I think gave it a little bit under average review. I think they gave it a 5.8 or 6.8 out of 10, if I can remember. But yeah, the movie itself is not too bad. A retired astronaut says why NASA and SpaceX's launch is so important. Well, there's been a couple of big names when it comes to astronauts. Lance Armstrong. Actually Neil Armstrong. Buzz Aldrin. Okay, there was Buzz Aldrin. Oh yeah, John Glenn was a great man. I think he spoke something about in the University of Notre Dame in the past. John Glenn. He is also a former astronaut as well, back in the 1800s if I can remember. But science was not a bad of an idea for me. I never hated science. Never done any potions when I was a kid. But I do know the only ones that was in the that was real life in space for a long time ago is Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong and John Glenn, as far as I know. And that's usually based on my histories, based on science. Science was not bad. Reason I say that my Iamacreator, I know she misses her brother, but she has moved on. Yeah, moving on is the hardest. The hardest to go with, to handle. Oh yeah, we're going to get into some news about... Okay guys, something about, 3 hours ago, there was a discussion of the future of J. Jonah Jameson. It was actually coming out of, you may have heard about this guy, heard about this man by the name of J.K. Simmons. We're gonna get to it in just a second. We're gonna knife the crap out of this guy. Hold on. Shit, out of weapons again. One of the great surprises, Spider-Man Far From Home, came right at the end. Make credits when actor J.K. Simmons, guys, who played J. Jonah Jameson's and Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy. And you guys have seen Spider-Man. But I've seen Spider-Man plenty of times. I think my pun has as well. Along with voicing the character in various Marvel animated series and Sony's Spider-Man video game. Portrayed all flat top once more as an official part of the MCU. But yeah, when J.K. Simmons, when he had a question, when that brought up the question from that, I think he was honored. But I'm pretty sure people loved his acting as the commissioner, or some kind of he was the mayor of J. Jonah Jameson. You have the other characters between that. And Far From Home, Jameson was host of an online crackpot conspiracy called the Daily Bugle, as everybody knows and loves in the past, who believed Quentin Beck's lies, hook, line, and sinker, claiming that Mysterio was the greatest superhero of all time. And I think Spider-Man 2 was fun for PS2. That is something I can get into. That I went into. I've never been to Spider-Man 2 is coming out for PS5 next year. So it all depends what kind of story it's going to lead to. And I think I came half close, 50-50 close with Spider-Man. Apparently, in a recent edition of People TV's Couch Surfing, guys, Simmons was asked if fans would expect to see Jameson again in the next Spider-Man film. He said he made it clear he'd sign up for sequels. It was up for the studio to decide if the character was returning or not. He did, J.K. Simmons went on and spoke, and I quote, "I don't know if I would use the word expect as a way of tempering the anticipation, but it's great to have the ability to as these things evolve, to be one of the holdovers from the previous version." Yeah, I haven't seen that previous Spider-Man over the years. I have not. Spider-Man Far From Home, I think that's on a 7.5 out of 10. Homecoming, the firepower is already starting. I'll get to that later. You guys can see yourself news. Now HBO Max, I'm not gonna switch that. Plus, we need to find out, guys. We need to find out when Cobra Kai is going to be going to. I still think it's going to be. I'm still plotting it's going to be Hulu. But I better not be screwed. My love and I better not be screwed if it goes to Netflix or Amazon. I highly doubt it. I mean, it's strictly a guess. but I'm not 100% sure. I'm about 40, no, I'm about 60% it could maybe go to Hulu. I mean, if it goes to Hulu, I'm good to go. But consider myself a speech for it. So that way I can save it as we speak. I see 4 likes. Now my wife Della come to stream, best so respect. I can work with that, buddy. Is this your wife Della's first time? Remember, guys, I can do that in the chat for you. And do you think she would know about the Iamacreator community? Or should we not let her get started on that yet? Let me know, buddy. But yeah, Spider-Man has been played. Tommy, I pretty much think that Tommy Maguire also did an excellent job as well. Tom Holland was in a couple of Spider-Man movies. I think it was him and somebody else. But it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I haven't watched Spider-Man. You know what I say? Spider-Man, Spider-Man. I'm not gonna even fucking put speak into that. But it is what it is, really. And if for first time y'all meet her can talk to my wife, that will fine by me. Did you speak to her about it already? That's you can comment in the chat. Actually, we got about 3 likes right now. If we can get up to 5 in the chat, that'd be okay. If we can get up to 5 likes in the chat, that'd be okay. But yeah, what is your wife's Della's goal on the supporters again? Remember, guys, this is not sub for sub. Where you can, if people want support, you have to pay it forward. Pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask for support back. Stay connected. Tweet it out. Share comments. Stay connected. If you guys do have a Facebook and a Twitter account, you guys can follow me on Twitter. You guys can do so. Follow me on Twitter if you like. It's not gonna bite anybody or try to call anybody chicken or some shit at all. You guys can follow me on Twitter at any time. I'm not gonna hurt anything. Sorry, buddy, you're not scaring me again. So don't you dare try to think about it with me. Okay, your asses are still up, huh? Okay, okay. Okay, I think we got 1 left. Hold on. Say good night, buddy. It's a magic number. Sweet. Well, open your eyes, guys. Come on. If you don't want to die, that's your problem on that. Not yet. So you don't get to come to my live stream yet. What if that was goal is to reach 100 supporters? We can get her there. We could definitely get her ass there, buddy. I mean, brother Mark, excuse me. We could definitely get her there. We're gonna try to get her there. Even though it's gonna be quite tough the way our channels are, we'll try. We're gonna try. Shit, I could have aimed a little bit quicker than that. perfect. We just need to aim the same thing that we've been doing before. So, not today, buddy. Not today. Damn it. Alright. Baby, are you back yet? If you guys have a touchscreen on your phone, a computer, or a tablet, you guys can download the website. You guys can sign up at any time by typing in www.iamacreator.com/IamAcreator. You guys can let me know in the chat for sure. It's like a Facebook, you guys can sign up at any time. If there's anything you guys can get back into, we'll see what happens. You guys do want to vote for the idle lens at 27. Greatest summon is at 12. So there hasn't been a change of voting for quite for a while. Was nobody's in a rush to do so. But if you guys don't feel like dying, I'll try to kill your ass instead. Sorry, buddy. If you don't like having a chainsaw, why are you not bringing it with you? No, it's not. Not today. Not today, you're not. Get that thing away from my face, buddy. I'll turn that into a cosmic brownie if I have to. Somebody's not gonna arrive precisely. See how these enemies like it for sure. See you all Sunday, gotta pay my house bills. Okay, buddy, have a good night. Let me know when your wife Noah wants to come in the chat, okay? Let me know. Let my future fiance and I know for sure what's going on. Then we can try to expand to see what we can do about growing a channel. I don't know why they dodged it. Damn it. You guys pretty much dodged it. Wow. I am not surprised. But okay. Alright. Excuse me. But I will be live tomorrow night with another episode of Doom Eternal, and then Monday we will do Resident Evil this time. As I did hype you guys, as I am hyping you guys, I did hype for you guys that I'm going to be doing a new episode of Resident Evil Nemesis/Resistance. Well, there hasn't been any injection at all, which I'm proud of that too. So The Last of Us 2 will set out the other. It will set out NBA 2K16. As I think it will be tomorrow. For sure. But The Last of Us 2 doesn't come out till the 19th. Because I have that approved. I have that approved, and I have the 20th approved. Boeing lock-in the same with the 17th of June. That's been approved too, guys. So I'm going to have plenty of time on my hands. And that's pretty much all she wrote right there. Cannot expect better than that. Come on. You're not suiting me anymore. So like I say, if these zombies are watching The Sopranos, don't watch it. You'll have a different embarrassment to look at. But I've heard some good things about The Sopranos, but a lot of people seem to like it. I probably won't watch it, but a lot of fans have seen it. I have another 15 minutes, guys. We'll get to it. We'll do another 15 minutes. Since everybody's been proud. Get up there. I sort of known I would have done something. Wow. I knew I would have done something, guys, if it wasn't for that. But alright. Okay, let's see what else we got going on. Like I said, Chris Evans did a pretty good job for what it was. For what he did over the years as what it could be. Okay, Gran, how you doing? Okay, you want to talk about Super Mario World? I beat that set more than twice. More than a couple times. Beat it on Game Boy Advance. Beat it on, I beat it on I beat it on Game Boy Advance. And I think the GBA SP, no. I was into a lot of Final Fantasy back then. I remember a lot of my stuff that I've beaten. But it's been a long time. Way before I met you guys. Before the Iamacreator community started going. So, and it was actually very classic. Alright, okay, let me slash his ass on this one. You have nothing to prove. Your ass has nothing either. Sorry, no tentacle, yes tentacle, probably not. Slice the rest again, yes. We can maybe start doing that to the others. But we have to save some build up too. Because we don't want to try to waste anything else. Okay guys, let's get up there. Set. Not again. This is exactly what's been happening, guys. I've been trying to get to where I'm supposed to go, and they pretty much kill me from behind. Seems like happens to a lot of us. Excuse me. Yeah, you guys will have Doom Eternal tomorrow night. Which I will be at Subway tomorrow for sure, so it's not a different terrible idea, but it'll be alright. And this Monday, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis / Resistance will have a new episode. Basketball for sure. And then after 2 on Tuesday, guys will have a new episode. I mean, from Tuesdays and Wednesdays every week, new episodes of Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3 will be in a couple days. Oh yeah, next week. I was going to tell you guys this earlier, but I didn't. But I did not forget. We're going to be getting a PS5 announcement regarding the price range, since I pretty much have the PS5 well in hand in the chat. I will be buying that later this year. It's coming. It's coming very soon. I'm so excited. I've been pretty excited since day one, since I've been preparing for this set, guys. I've been ready. I've been ready. I'm waiting to get to the balance of it, get prepared, and, you know. But apparently when it comes to compatibility, I don't think it's going to ruin anything. I think it's gonna, I don't think the PS5 is gonna be very outperformed. I think it's gonna be really good. Very, very powerful opportunity. That's why it's an important opportunity to get into it. So I had to slash you, but you won't even listen a whole lot, would you? Okay, if I can shoot that, I might. Okay, I'm gonna die. So I should have shot that grenade to his face if I would have done it earlier. Alright. Actually, guys, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna stop here in just a second. If there's also anybody, if you guys want to catch some more, doing Returnal every Saturday, Sunday, be sure to hit that red support button if you guys are new to the Iamacreator community. Also smash the like button if you guys are not new. Tweet it out, share, comment, stay connected, add into a playlist. The more we expand, the more we grow together. Expand. If you guys do have a Facebook and a Twitter, you guys can do the same thing. Watch our videos in full. Like the videos in full. We got stuff. 666, nice. Share the videos, tweet them out as well. Almost level 2.5. That's nice. That's very good. Well, since we're going to be wrapping things up tonight, but if you guys want to vote for the idol, you guys can vote Aladdin or the Great Soulman. Aladdin's at 27, Great Soulman is at 12. You guys can vote any time, stay connected as good as you can, and see what we got going on. I do go back tomorrow, guys. I got 7 to 3:30. Tomorrow night, new episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake is every Thursday and Fridays. You guys will have a new episode of Doom Eternal tomorrow. We'll get as good as we can on that, and I think we should be good. But alrighty, guys, if you guys have any other questions, let me know. But I'm gonna wrap things up for the night. I want to say thank you, baby. I love you. Prince Mark, I will see you tomorrow as well. So thank you, Prince Mark and Angel. I will call my opponent 10 tonight and see what we got going on as we speak. But with that, I want to say thank you guys for watching. Hope everybody's been entertained and enjoying it. Enjoying having a good time. Be good to one another. Be kind to one another and love one another. This is Zadie signing off. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow night with a new episode of Doom Eternal. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys soon.